My name is Jeffery Huffines, and I'm UN representative for CIVICUS, World Alliance for Citizen Participation. And CIVICUS is one of the 3 organizing partners for the NGO Major Group. And I was absolutely delighted to be here today to consult among key stakeholders on the whole issue of the global transition towards a green economy. I mean, first of all, let's talk about the global transition. I think most of us recognize that we as a species and we as a human community are undergoing a profound, we're in a profound process of transition, whereby a new world, a new global community is in very painful fits and starts being born. It is a very messy process. It is an intergenerational process. And yet we've been engaged in this process since the beginning of time, one could almost say. The way I view the development of humanity is similar to that of the individual. So human community has gone through different phases of growth, from infancy to being a toddler to childhood through adolescence and now emerging into adulthood. When you look at the record of humanity during this past century and a half, one could almost argue we're more like juvenile delinquents than we are, mature human beings. But nonetheless, what you see emerging is the emergence of a global community, whereby we are recognizing the limits, the planetary limits, the ecological limits in which we live, and slowly but surely, we as a humanity, as one of the species on Earth, are recognizing that we must embrace our responsibility to be stewards of the public good. Well, I think some of the conversations that we had today were very helpful, and for civil society as one of the key actors at Rio Plus 20 and developing its own messaging. One of them is there was a lot of discussion about the definition of a green economy. I think one of the major outcomes that we would like to see out of Rio Plus 20 is a genuine integration of the 3 pillars of sustainable development, which is to say, of course, the economic, the social, and the environmental. Integration implies a greater unity, a unity of purpose. It implies really, it will require a fundamental transformation of our governing institutions, of the reformation of global governance. I think fundamentally what civil society is demanding, and indeed pushing governments to recognize and to embrace, is the writing of a new social contract, a new social contract that would support the restructuring of global governance or the reform of global governance, that would support partnerships and social innovation, and that acknowledge, respect, and provide space for civil society and the transformation of nations through citizen action. I think all of these together are some of the underpinnings for a successful Rio Plus 20.